Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Quan, and I'm here to give you the recap of Week 10 in our Avio's finest Yahoo Fantasy League. So I'm gonna get into these matchups, let you know where everybody ranks, and then give you a little insight into what's going on in Week 11 so far. Okay, now first matchup we're gonna get into mine. Too hot for TV. He went up against Who Gonna Check Me. And for a long time, nobody's been able to check him. This week, got checked, baby. Too high for TV with a nice victory, 30 plus points, 107 to 76. Outstanding play. Let's say by, Derek Carr did his thing, 24 points. Buffalo's defense, 20 points. Always nice when a defense gives you those kind of points in your league. You know what I mean? Now, if there's anything, that Who Gonna Check Me could have done, it probably would have been at the quarterback position. I know he probably loves Cam Newton, and even though, the Panthers did win, he would have came out a lot better if he would have had Carson Palmer. You know what I mean? The difference, 17 points for Cam, 31 points Carson Palmer, no contest. And Michael Floyd from Arizona, the wide receiver, got him 26 points all on the bench. But can you really blame him? When you got someone like AJ Green, it's like hard to sit them, That could have been the difference maker, you know what I mean? If those people were in, I guess I'm thankful for those decisions because I would have got checked. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, Who Gonna Check Me goes down. Too High for TV goes up. Next match up, we got hashtag Colts Nation going up against that Dirty South. And Colts Nation, be happy for this matchup because this is turning into a gimme at this point. Okay. Basically, let's see what happens is both of these guys had people on bye weeks. I don't know what's going on. The Colts Nation doesn't have an excuse. That Dirty South, sorry, it's a pattern I saw last year, and I was hoping to be a little bit different this year. But he had Phillip Rivers in, Stevie Johnson, and the Atlanta defense all on bye weeks. I don't know what's going on with Colts Nation. You can't be that much of a Colts fan and leave Adam Vinatieri and the Colts defense in your lineup. They're on a bye week. And plus, you got Lockett in your flex position, He's on a bye week. So, maybe you just got a little bit lucky. I was going to say this is, like I said, at the beginning it was a gimme. But being that you had three people, well, not three people. He just didn't score any points. I'm sorry. The wide receiver for Seattle. But anyway, you had two people on bye. You just probably lucky he had one more than you. But regardless of all of that, congratulations, Colts Nation, on the win, 58 to 32. Now, next matchup, we got the Blue Wall against. This looked like it was going to be a good battle. And you can't really fault because he met his expected, forecast for points, which was 98 points. Now, the Blue Wall, on the other hand, was expected to only get 92. He ended up getting 122. 30, shoot, he had 30 more points. Excuse me, y'all. So, he comes out on top, in fine fashion. And part of the reason, he's got the dynamic duo on his team. First and second spot, Eli Manning, OBJ. Enough said. Together, just those two alone got him 52 points. That's half the battle right there. Everybody else just need to do a little bit. So, let's see. Could Wapish have done anything better? Woo! He would have made this a little more interesting. Let's say if he would have had, instead of Russell Wilson, Big Ben, Ben had 42 points. Even if you would have lost, it wouldn't have looked the way it does now. Oh my goodness. You know what? Probably could have won this game. If you would have had Big Ben in as your quarterback and the Seattle defense, you probably would have took this. But that was then, this is now. And the victory goes to the Blue Wall, 122-98. That was a great game. Now, the next game we're going to get into, another upset between the Rattlesnakes and Ballers. Check it. Now, Rattlesnakes was the underdog coming into this matchup. He was only predicted to get 97 points versus the Ballers 119 points. But the Rattlesnakes did actually a lot better than their forecasted points, and the Ballers did a lot worse than their forecasted points. Okay? Now, as far as the matchup, let's just look a little bit into that. Rattlesnakes had Antonio Brown, who just went off 32 points. You know what I'm saying? What can you say about that? Let's see. Ballers had Landry on the bench, the Houston defense on the bench. Things could have gotten a little bit better because they had double-digit points. They could have filled in some of those spots really nice on your team. But when it comes down to it, I don't know if they would have gotten you the 20 points that you needed to at least tie, or 21 to get the victory. This is that matchup where the Rattlesnakes was so successful with that rattlesnake shake, baby. 100-80. Woo! Nice victory, nice victory. Now, for the final matchup, which also qualified for, the biggest margin of victory. This was crazy. This wasn't even humane right here, what happened. You know what I'm saying? I almost want to throw a flag on Dallas Wins for putting such a beat down on Show Me the Money. What's going on? We already could see during the matchup that it was going to be a gimme. You got Matt Ryan and Roddy White, and they're on bye weeks. Nothing's going to happen. You got Le'Veon Bell in your lineup. Really? Come on, Show Me the Money. He's been out the game for about 2-3 weeks already. What's going on? What else is going on? You got Matt Bryan in. He's on a bye week. So from the giddy up, we already knew it was a gimme. But damn, Dallas Wins. Yeah, Gronkowski got him 22 points. Pittsburgh got him 20 points. Adrian Peterson, 41 points. Adrian Peterson by himself would have won this game. You could have put everybody else on the bench. AP would have won the game by himself. That's a damn shame. But I'm going to close this out. Dallas Wins comes out on top in this matchup. 142 points to 33. All I can do is shake my head on that one. Let's get to these rankings and the standings within the league. From 1 to 10, we got moving up into first place. He's on a 4-game winning streak. The Blue Wall with a record of 7-3. We also got a couple other characters with a record of 7-3. They are Ballers, who are in second place. And who gonna check me? He's on a 2-game losing streak. I know he's looking forward to turning that around. He's in third place, like I said, also with a record of 7-3. Now, in fourth place, we've got record of 6-4. In fifth place, also with a record of 6-4, the Rattlesnakes. The Rattlesnakes. They in this, baby. They in this. Sixth place. With that victory this week, crushing victory, Dallas Wins. 5-5. Seventh place with a victory also. Too Hot for TV. Also with a record of 5-5. I'm trying to chase that playoff, baby. I just need to get in there. In eighth place, hashtag Colts Nation. Also with a record of 5-5. In ninth place, we've got Show Me the Money with a record of 1-9, and that Dirty South in the basement. Come on, we gotta do a little better than this, kid. Come on now. 10th place also with a record of 1-9. Okay, now as far as this week is concerned in these matchups, this is what it's looking like so far. Too Hot for TV's going up against that Dirty South, and I'm hoping I get the little gimme too. You know what I mean? As of right now, Too Hot for TV is up 13-0. Okay, there is no score so far in these couple matchups. We got hashtag Colts Nation going up against the Rattlesnakes, and as far as the predicted scores, it's kind of close. 79 for Colts Nation, 78 for the Rattlesnakes. Now, in this other matchup, we've got going up against Show Me the Money. And if Show Me the Money plays like they did last week, it's going to be an easy win for they haven't scored yet. Okay, so far, is predicted to win this matchup, 82-74. But we'll see what happens. Okay, now, in the matchup between the Blue Wall and Ballers, Ballers is up on top so far, 21-0. Okay, and in the last matchup, against Who Gonna Check Me and Dallas Wins, Who Gonna Check Me is in the lead. It's 1-0. Okay, now I hope you all enjoyed the video. I hope you've been paying attention. Let's see what's going on. Gotta watch out if you got players that are injured, you got players that are on bye weeks, or whatever's going on. Please pay attention to your lineups. If nothing else, at least put a guy in your lineup that's playing. Okay? There's still plenty of people out on the waiver wires. So get out there and see, who people are picking up. You know what I mean? There might be a reason why they're doing that. Okay? Yo, check you all next week with the next recap. And I'm out. Peace.